Namaskar, Namaste. This is Satyajit Rajput. Today I'm going to talk about the history of Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj on the auspicious occasion of the anniversary of coronation day of Chhatrapati Maharaj. This is also celebrated as Hindu Samrajya Dinotsava. Let me take you to year 1627. We had entire Bharat under Islamic Mughal rule. Shah Jahan's Mughal Empire on the north, Sultan Muhammad Adil Shah's on the western side from ruling from Bijapur, and Sultan Abdullah Qutub Shah's ruling from Golconda in the eastern and southern side. These Deccan sultans always preferred to have Muslim officers in the army from Middle East or Afghanistan, but they were finding it difficult to bring those people due to the Portuguese rule on the coastal side and the Mughal Empire on the northern side. Hence, they had appointed the local soldiers, local commanders. One of them was Shri Shahaji Raja Bhosle, who was one of the top generals in the Adil Shahi Sultanate. In 1630, in the fort of Shivneri, Maharashtra, a son was born to Shahaji Raja Bhosle and Jijabai. He was named after the local deity Shivai. As Shivaji's father was always away during Shivaji's childhood days, due to his assignments under Adil Shahi regime, Shahaji has assigned entrusted Guru Dadoji Kondev to train Shivaji. Dadoji Kondev trained Shivaji on various war tactics, war fronts, horse riding, swordsmanship, bow arrows, archery, and various other weapons. While Mata Jijabai introduced Shivaji with Bhagavad Gita, stories of Mahabharata, Ramayana, to imbibe those values and leadership qualities in Shivaji. Mata Jijabai never liked Shahaji working for Adil Shah. Hence, she taught Shivaji to be independent. She wanted Shivaji to build a Swaraj, a Hindu Samrajya. Due to the atrocities committed by the Mughal Sardars, Mughal soldiers, commanders on the people, destroying their temples, houses, harassing their women, Jijabai and Shivaji took an oath of Swaraj, a Hindu Samrajya. And Shivaji started talking to those local Maulas, farmers, very hardworking people, well-built people, very loyal people. He started convincing them to fight against these atrocities, to form a group of strong supporters, to form an army in 1646. He realized that he cannot fight the Mughal army either from Agra or Bijapur, and he had to go a little slow, build slowly, and capture more slowly all those forts around areas without getting noticed by these imperial power centers. So he chose agriculturally unimportant lands with the dense forest covers for this guerrilla warfare. He had very less resources in terms of financial weapons and manpower. But he had a great vision to build his Hindu Samrajya. He started taking control of forts like Torma, Chakan, Kondana, and then added further Thane Fort, Kalyan forts, Bhiwandi forts. And as the news went to Adil Shah about his increasing ambitions, Adil Shah was furious. He arrested his father. So he negotiated with Adil Shah a truce to not to attack his forts, to release his father. So next 6 7 years he started slowly building his army and expanding his empire, getting supports from Deshmukhs and other influential people for financial resources, for manpower resources. As all of these people have seen that are affected by the atrocities of the Mughal Sardars. And Shivaji was also becoming popular with his values and ethics, his respect for women, his respect for various caste and religions, and balanced judgments. He became very popular among those local Mavadas. They became very loyal to Shivaji. Many of them gave life to Shivaji during various wars. He slowly built his huge army commanded by Netaji Palkar, Infantry Yashaji Tank, and had won 40 forts under his dominion. Realizing this expansion, aggression of Shivaji, in 1659, Badi Sahib of Bijapur sent Afzal Khan, an Afghan general with an army of 10,000 soldiers to destroy Shivaji. Afzal Khan was known for his cruelty and brutal strength. To make Shivaji fight in the open, he desecrated Hindu places, destroyed temples, houses of, and killed many civilians to instigate Shivaji. But Shivaji employed guerrilla tactics and hid in Pratapgarh fort covered by the dense jungle. Finally, Afzal Khan called Shivaji to meet him personally for the truce, with the plan to kill Shivaji. Shivaji was very shrewd, intelligent. He knew this plan. They say that Shivaji was a combination of Maharana Pratap's bravery, courage, and Chanakya's strategies and tactics. He prepared very well for this meeting. He went with a chain armor, a shield below his attire, and helmet below his turban. When Afzal Khan invited him for embracing, hugging, Shivaji tried to attack Shivaji from behind, stabbed from behind, but Shivaji was wearing that chain armor, a shield, which saved him from that attack. Then Afzal Khan tried to suffocate Shivaji with his iron grip, strong build. By the time Shivaji realized the attack from Afzal Khan and immediately took out his tiger claws and a dagger. He tore apart Khan's stomach and killed the man who was almost twice his size. In the ensuing battle, In the subsequent battles of Pratapgarh, Shivaji's forces decisively defeated the Afzal Khan's Bijapur Sultanate's forces. Shocked by the defeat of this powerful Afzal Khan, Bijapur's Adil Shah sent General Rustam Zaman with a huge army. On 20th December 1659, Shivaji led a full frontal attack at the center of the enemy forces, while two other portions of his cavalry surrounded Rustam Zaman from other sides. And as Rustam Zaman realized that he was losing the battle, he fled the battlefield in disgrace. In 1660, Adil Shah sent his general Siddhi Johar to attack Shivaji's southern border. Siddhi Johar surrounded Panhala fort where Chhatrapati Shivaji was residing and cut the supply of food grains and other helps. Realizing that Shivaji tricked Siddhi Johar into meeting him after a few days, and at the same time convinced Adil Shah that Siddhi Johar was a traitor and trying to take bribes from Shivaji for or treaty or truce with the Shivaji. Adil Shah was furious. He started fighting with Siddhi Johar, and while they were fighting internally, Shivaji escaped with about 5,000 soldiers one night from Panhala fort. Baji Prabhu Deshpande held rear guard with just 700 men and fought bravely to death while Shivaji reached Vishalgarh safely. As you would have seen in the past, all these loyal men of Shivaji gave their life to Shivaji during various wars like Baji Prabhu Deshpande, Tanaji Malusare. After this defeat, Badi Begum of Bijapur requested Aurangzeb to help her. Aurangzeb, by now emperor of Mughal Empire in Delhi, Agra, sent his maternal uncle Shaista Khan with 150,000 strong army. Shaista Khan with his heavily armed Mughal army seized Pune and established his residence at Shivaji's palace of Lal Mahal. Shivaji knew Lal Mahal very well, every corner, all the details of Lal Mahal he knew. Hence he planned to attack Shaista Khan with his 400 soldiers. He entered Pune using wedding procession as a cover for one of his Mauras, wedding procession of one of his Mauras. And after the marriage, he entered the Mahal through kitchen with 400 soldiers and attacked Shaista Khan, launched an attack on Shaista Khan in the night. Khan saved himself from Shivaji's sword by jumping out of the window but lost his three fingers. To add insult to this injury, in 1664, Shivaji ransacked, looted the city of Surat, a wealthy Mughal trading center, to add financial resources to his empire. Aurangzeb was furious. He asked Mirza Jai Singh, one of the best commanders, to go and fight with Shivaji. Jai Singh won the battle, and Shivaji had to surrender, give up 23 of his forts as a part of truce, and pay substantial monetary compensation to the Mughals. He had He also had to go to Agra as a part of invitation from Aurangzeb in 1666 with his 9-year-old son Sambhaji. During this during the darbar in the palace, during the meeting in the palace, Aurangzeb made a mistake of humiliating Shivaji by giving him those seats next to those commanders and sardars and soldiers of Aurangzeb, which made Shivaji very angry and he started leaving the palace. Aurangzeb immediately asked his soldiers to arrest Shivaji and placed him under house arrest. After a few days, Shivaji realized that he needs to escape and started planning for the escape from this house arrest and Agra. He pretended severe illness and requested Aurangzeb to allow him to send daily shipments of sweets and gifts through baskets to the saints, the poor needy people and fakirs in Agra for their blessings for his better health. As the baskets were getting sent, those baskets were checked by the Mughal soldiers every day. After a few days, they stopped checking those baskets, realizing that every day these people are carrying sweets and gifts, same set of sweets and gifts. They got bored and they stopped checking those baskets. Realizing this, Shivaji got into one of those baskets and Sambhaji got into another basket and they escaped from this house arrest and the horses were ready to take them to Raigad. They reached Raigad and in 1670 Shivaji launched a big offensive and in 4 months recovered a major portion of all the territories he had surrendered to the Mughals. From 1671 to 1674, Aurangzeb tried everything in his power using his generals Daud Khan and Mahabat Khan to defeat Shivaji, but failed. Meanwhile, Adil Shah of Bijapur was seriously ill and died in 1672. Bijapur fell into disarray. Shivaji captured Bijapur. Finally, on 6 June 1674, Shivaji was crowned as a king of Marathas in a lavish Hindu ceremony, a coronation at Raigad by Gaga Bhatt, a well-known priest, very well-known priest of India or Bharat during those days, with tilaks, Vedic chanting, and various customs as a part of coronation ceremony. And invites from all over the world. Shivaji was coronated as a Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. But it was not just his military achievements that made him great. Shivaji was the most able administrator. He had that respect for farmers, poor people. He never discriminated against any religions or any castes. A lot of his generals were Muslims, including his personal bodyguards. He never disrespected women or used them as a war strategy. He punished his soldiers who captured those women during those battles, won battles. But Shivaji returned those women, sent those women back to their husbands back to their Mughal kings with well respect. He pioneered guerrilla warfare against and had a very strategic mind to build a navy and network of forts. In fact, he was considered as the father of Indian Navy. So from 1646, from 4 forts to 2,000 soldiers and 2,000 soldiers, he increased his empire to 300 plus forts and 1 lakh soldiers in 1680. But he fell seriously ill in the March month of 1680 and died on 5th April 1680 at the relatively young age of 52 years. But his empire, Maratha Empire, continued vision of Hindu Samrajya by his son Sambhaji and later Chhatrapati Rajaram. Aurangzeb was drawn into a 25 years war with Marathas and was completely ruined by the time he died. During his last words, he respected Shivaji for his leadership qualities, for his values and ethics. The Shivaji's empire from in 1680 increased, expanded from Tamil Nadu, Karnataka till Attock in Pakistan. Men like Shivaji never die. They live forever in the hearts of people they inspire. So let's look at some of those learnings from Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's leadership. He had a great foresight and vision, very well planned execution, slowly building his army with the small resources, financial, manpower resources, expanded to 300 forts and few lakh soldiers. He had those values and ethics to respect people, religions, caste. He was very intelligent. The way he planned his escape from Agra, from house arrest in Agra of Aurangzeb, and the innovative techniques he used, tactics he used. He led with emotional quotient, built trust through effective communication. During those early days, he convinced those Maoras to gather, to fight, to inspire them, and build that army. He had many loyal soldiers who gave their life, like Baji Prabhu Deshpande, Tanaji Malusare, Jiva. So many people gave life for Shivaji's during this empire of Shivaji because of his leadership qualities, because of his respect among people, a very effective organizer, an efficient general and military strategist. At the same time, very skillful diplomat, the way he negotiated with Adil Shah for release of his father, or with Jai Singh as a part of treaty, a brave soldier who led from the front, an inspiring leader, one of the best kings of India, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Yanna Manata Mudra. Jai Bhavani, Jai Shivaji. Dhanyavad.